Nighttime baseball now from America's Dairyland, the great state of Wisconsin, and Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Braves have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So coming to the plate, James Thiem, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting third.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll get in there safely.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in, Andrew Jones. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Dozier over at second. Jones at first, 1 gone. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Stepping in now, Dale Murphy. Hit in the air down the right field line. Slaughter on the move, and no one will track it down. First and second now, one man out. Takes this the other way to right. Slaughter is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
That is fifth. The left fielder, Johnny Friedrich.
Into the box, Johnny Friedrich. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Ashburn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Braves 1 and the Brewers nothing. Justin Verlander gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Striding in, Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Richie.
Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. D-Row, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you. Driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
Ground ball left side. There to take it is Chipper. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Now to the plate, Willie McCovey. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard but foul. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
2-2 to stretch Willie McCovey. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. This one's down to third. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ashburn sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 36, Justin Verlander.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Verlander. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Into the box now, James Beam, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Verlander, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Gonzalez, playing here in his age 34 season. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
1-0. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
And another foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Friedrich is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jose Reyes batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Verlander's ready. 0-2 on its way. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again. Brian Dozier will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
In now, Chipper Jones. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gonzalez ranging back.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
A 2-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. Home run number 37 on the year as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now batting.
Into the box, Andrew Jones. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And it's fouled away. And it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So one gone for him here in the inning, but as you take a look at the standings, you can see they enter play with a 3-game lead in the division race. Striding in once again, Dale Murphy 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Ashburn is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Johnny.
Now at the plate, Johnny Friedrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and in to bat next it'll be Tyler White. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Slaughter is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We play 2 with Merrifield next to hit. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Whit Merrifield is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
Wellington Castillo.
So digging in now, Wellington Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Hyunjin Ryu. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down 3-0. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Justin Verlander. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. To his left. Reyes. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, James Beam. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And right into the shift. To his left, Longoria. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center.
Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier, number 249 career, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you could fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. McCovey will put this one away, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Now at the plate, Richie Ashburn back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something. So striding in, Ina Slaughter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ashburn gets his lead at first, nobody out. He swings and misses, throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. But he can't get it there in time. Slaughter reaches on the strikeout.
Now
Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie McCovey. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Murphy's under it.
He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
The left fielder.
Next for Milwaukee, Luis Gonzalez. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Count is even. A ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez.
One strike.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Luis Gonzalez becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He's got it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Digging in once again, Andrew Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Andrew Jones.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. To his right, Reyes. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The right fielder.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Elvis Urban will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Urban.
Into the box, Dale Murphy. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Atlanta.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Stepping in now, Johnny Friedrich fouled off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Flowers. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ashburn back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The first baseman,
Tyler White will bat next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled straight back. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two, here it comes. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center.
Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first home run of the season as this lead swells to 7-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
In now, Justin Verlander. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Merrifield has got it, and the side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Braves 7 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Jose Reyes will start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The 1-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time. And there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said that top to bottom his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Ready once again, Brian Dozier. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get 1 more at bat in this one.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Slaughter's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Digging in, Andrew Jones. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
A 2-run homer for Andrew Jones. 45 home runs now on the campaign as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box, Dale Murphy.
Dale Murphy.
Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 9 and the Brewers nothing. Matt Kemp is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. So far this season, Kemp is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Kemp, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Ashburn.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Richie Ashburn. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Number 9, Enos Slaughter.
At the plate, Enos Slaughter, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit back up the middle to his left. Team on to White at first, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Anthony DeSclafani comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Anthony DeSclafani.
Pablo Reyes is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate. Now,
ladies and gentlemen,
Brian McCann will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Brian McCann.
softly hit toward the hole. Over to McCovey, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler White.
Stepping into the box, Tyler White. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ashburn is there, and that's the 3rd out. Braves retired on just 4 pitches, but they'll live with it as they hold. Pablo Reyes will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 15.
Brian McCann will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
McCann. Leading off for the Brewers.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Brad Hand gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Another payoff pitch. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound. Luis
Gonzalez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull a string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Line hard.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brad Hand. Mike Gerber is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Mike Gerber.
Longoria trying to get there. The average right at 280 coming in. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons, who will come on as a pinch hitter.
For Atlanta, number 2, Andrelton Simmons.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier. No balls and a strike to count. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Ashburn's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Andrelton Simmons will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 2, Andrelton Simmons.
Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 31, Rob.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Drew Lowe, 1-0.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. So a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The next 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher.
So two gone now in the Brewers half of the eighth, and into bat next the catcher Wellington Castillo. Strike taken up in the zone. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Way out of here. That banged off the restaurant windows. So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Josh Reddick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Josh Reddick.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Dan, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
In now, Enos Slaughter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-2. Two runs on 2 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. 3-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played. Shane Carl enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 51.
Trying to pick things up where. Left off.
Your attention, please.
Solomon Gund will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Gun.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Reyes scoops it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter.
The next. Gerardo Parra will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a solo home run there for Gerardo Parra. His first home run of the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, number 15.
Into the box, Pablo Reyes. And he fouls this one off. Carl has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann, number 348 for his career, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Jorge Lopez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Tyler White. 0-1 the count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McCovey is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Solomon Gund will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 4.
Gerardo Parra will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Stepping up now, Willie McCovey starting things for his side.
Leading off for the Brewers, the first baseman,
Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Craig.
And it's fouled away. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Now the pitch. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Luis Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now here's the ball hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Gone! In now, Evan Longoria.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes a called strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Count even at 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. The throw into second. And he is in there.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Atlanta Braves with their 105th win, best in the division. Justin Verlander earns a league-high 18th win, turning in 6 no-hit innings. Hyunjin Ryu was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi